Okay, today I wanted to go over some of the accessories that I've added on my 22 F-150 Raptor so far. Just a couple quick items, give you guys some ideas and thoughts. So we'll start at the front of the truck here. First thing I added was this 13-inch antenna. This is from Amazon. The brand is Rydonair. I will put a link to all of this stuff in the description below. So this is a 13-inch antenna. Important thing is that it is below the roof of the truck, so it no longer slaps the garage door opening every time I back in and out of the garage. So pretty nice antenna, fairly cheap. I haven't noticed any type of loss in reception or anything like that that some of the really short antennas may have. So antenna. Next thing around here is the mud flaps. So these are made by Rokblokz with a Z at the end. The front ones mount to 3 factory original screws there that are for the fender flares, so no drilling or anything like that. These are the Rokblokz original size flares for the Gen 3 Raptor. They are pretty nice and wide, wider than the factory size tire, which is important for keeping the crud off of the underneath and the side of the vehicle. Goes up the side pretty far, covers the tire there. There is some adjustment in and out. The 3 holes in the mud flap are slotted in and out, so they're not adjustable in height, but you can slide them in and out and kind of pick where you want them to be. So I think I have it slid all the way out on these. So go around and show you the rear mud flap. This one very similar, use 2 of the factory original mounting spots. The third one here, you do have to drill a hole, but it's not through any of the sheet metal aluminum. You're simply drilling through the plastic fender flare. There's no metal behind that area where that bolt goes through, so pretty easy overall. Give you a shot from behind on that rear one, nice and wide. Same thing, they are slotted in and out. These are different fitment than the Gen 2 Raptor. I know some people have modified the Gen 2 flares to fit, but I waited until Rokblokz came out with the Gen 3 fitment. I think currently they're the only company that has mud flaps specifically for the Gen 3 Raptor. I know it sounded like Husky and WeatherTech are working on them, but not available yet. So, been happy with the mud flaps. They do a good job of keeping the crud off the side of the truck. Next item you can see here is this roll-up tonneau cover. This is the Access Lorado cover. I did have this on my 2018 Raptor, removed it before I sold it, and it fits perfectly on my 2022. The only thing I will say is if you have the power tailgate, I believe you may need a different cover than what you had on your Gen 2 if you're trying to swap over. The way it fits back here at the tailgate is a little bit different if you have the power tailgate option, so that you can utilize that function still with the tonneau cover. But without the power tailgate, it works perfectly here on mine. Like I say, it fits nice and snug, just like it did on my 2018. So happy with the cover. I didn't have it for too long on my 18, maybe a year. Only complaint, if I had to come up with one, is it's only got 2 crossbars. Only 2 for the whole cover. It would probably be nice if it had 3, like some other covers do. I keep it stretched as tight as I can and Velcroed on the sides so it prevents much from pooling in the middle, but sometimes it does get a little puddle of water in the middle if it's outside in the rain. So otherwise happy with the cover. It's a roll up. I've gone back and forth between some tri-folds and some roll ups in the past. The tri-folds are kind of nice because you can take them off and there's no rails or anything in the way if you need full access to your bed. The roll-ups are nice too, but you do always have those rails mounted on the side when you roll it all the way up. So pop the tailgate back down here. So one other item are the Boxlink cleats. So these come standard with the truck. They were in a package under the rear seat, so I mounted them myself. I don't know if maybe some dealers mount them or not, but they're really easy to install. No tools required. Just the key that comes with them. They slide into a track there. Pretty handy. Some extra tie down spots. So the other thing you can see here is I have a Husky rubber bed mat. This was also in my 2018. Took it out before I sold it and fits perfectly in here. It's a pretty nice thick mat. I may consider getting the box lined in the future, but not at this time. So next we've got this swing case here. Pull the latch and it swings out. So this is made by Swing Case. Again, I'll put links to all these in the description, but I keep ratchet straps, some towing stuff. I've got a kinetic energy rope in there, so holds quite a bit of stuff. I've got a bunch of ratchet straps down underneath the rope. I think they say it's rated for 60 or 70 pounds. You can lock it. This was also out of my 2018. They say that it fits any 2015 and newer F-150, and it did fit perfectly in my 22. There's a bracket here that mounts, no holes or anything. It uses factory holes. All you have to do is remove the tail light and you can get to the back side of where this bracket mounts. So you've got that bracket, and then the other bracket mounts behind the Boxlink cleat here. So it is nice too if you need the extra space. You can pick the box right up off the hinges here. No tools or anything required. You just pick it up off of those two hinges and you can take it out of the truck for any time that it might be in the way. So pretty handy, keeps your stuff from rolling and rattling around in the back of the truck. So close things up here. Anyway, that just gives you an overview of the stuff that I've added so far. I've only had the truck about 3 weeks, so I'm sure there will be more items to come. I do have an aftermarket set of wheels and tires. I'll be installing those probably a little later in the spring. I'm gonna run the factory wheels and tires for the winter, and then the nicer aftermarket set I'll put on for the summer. So they are black Alpha equipped Delta wheels with factory sized Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires on them. So if you notice, those the Territory MTs are the tires that come on the Bronco Sasquatch. So picked up a set of those and those extra wheels, and I'll do another video when I put those on. But for the most part, I like the factory wheels. So I know some people don't care for them much, but I like them. And the BFG KO2s are a great tire, so happy with that. But anyways, I'll end it there. But that's some accessories that I've put on, and I'll put links to all those in the description.